2 more days, Tim. How are you feeling?
Happy, a little nervous.
So you're not heading back to the city. You're moving upstate?
Well, I have a cousin up there. Well, a second cousin, actually. I figure it's a good time for a change, you know?
Maybe. What are you planning to do up there?
Well, I could get a job, maybe in a club. I definitely have the resume for it.
You can, but with your record, it won't be easy to get a job in a place that serves alcohol. Probation, I'm sure, will have a problem with you working at a club. And upstate, they are much more attentive to your activity than they would be in the city.
So, what do you say? I shouldn't do it?
No, not at all. However, my job is to make clients aware of the challenges they face upon returning to the real world. And I'm not so sure that getting a job in a club would work for you in a practical sense, regardless of the dangers you would face as far as a relapse.
Well, I could get a job doing something else. I could try construction. I heard they make good money.
Tim, do you know that people can get addicted to behaviors as well as substances?
You mean like a workaholic or a sex addict?
And it can go even further than that, where people get addicted to the entire lifestyle, like a gambler, for example. The quick money, the risk, the excitement. Does this sound familiar?
Kind of like dealing?
Exactly like dealing, if you ask me. Except instead of just gambling with money, you're gambling with your freedom and essentially your life. Does that make sense?
I guess I never thought of it like that.
Dealing drugs is just as much of an addiction as using drugs. And that is something that, in my opinion, is not accurately addressed by the treatment community as a whole.
I hear what you're saying, but there's a whole other side to it. Not just anyone could be a dealer. I can't just hand somebody a bag of drugs and tell them to go turn it into cash.
Well, fair enough. But that even furthers my point. When something is a source of pride for someone, it makes it that much harder to walk away from, wouldn't you think?
I understand what you're saying, but where does that leave me now?
We offer a longer stay here, where we can address your issues further, give you more time away from your past life, in order to gain perspective. The usual time is 3 months more. However, some people choose to stay a full year.
So, I just did 3 months in jail and 3 months in rehab. And now you're telling me to do another 3 months?
Not telling, just asking. And Tim, remember, what's 3 months? When we're talking about the rest of your life. The choices that you make now could literally shape your entire future. Cut.